I'm not ready. I'm going to work on that part. I'm going to add some noise to that. Oops, don't let the kids see that. It's tobacco. Okay, how's everybody? Boy, we got a bunch of people in here. I got a red line. One moment here. Where is it? Trey's ready. Good thing. Who's in here? We got a bunch of people already. There's Lincoln, there's Amy, there's Paula, there's Ricer, there's Trey, Rich. Good to see you. Rich, I think you and somebody else are the last people I have to package. We'll be getting it. I always get everything out on Mondays. I show up at the post office with a big box and say, here, take this stuff. And then they weigh it. You're short on this one. No, I'm not. Weigh it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't go to the post office in town because Shirley's been bothering me. How come you never call me? Because I don't like you. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Okay, look, we got the coin seminar. Where's these things? I don't have it ready. Here it is. Coin seminar weekend is coming up in, what, a week? Week and a half. 2 weekends from now. Okay, what can we see? This has to move. All right, let's get rid of this. I can move this over here. Why is that moving on its own? Lint. Okay, we got this stuff. This is the giveaway for the coin seminar weekend so far. We got a copper round with a dinosaur on it. We got a 1974 S clad Eisenhower. You got this gorgeous thing. It's a Libertad. No, Libertad. It's a Mexican 1 ounce silver. Real good looking piece. Paula sent in. We got a gorgeous 2018 Eagle. There it is. See if we can get that to focus. The bright colors, the brightness really screws up the focus on these. And from Blues, oh, he sent this, but he also sent this real slick copper round. Now it's in a piece of plastic. Keeps the dust up, but it's a pretty good looking shield design here. Copper 999. So we got a bunch of copper, some clad, and some silver. And that'll be going out to the winner of the Coin Weekend Seminar. Now, I've got to get some time and set that aside to update the Coin Seminar Weekend information, but that'll be, that won't take too long. We'll have that out in a couple of days. It'll be on my blog and also in the Coin Video Directory. And the Coin Video Directory is accurate, but there's a couple of shows that are missing. If you'd like to do a show, get a hold of me right here. Say, I would like to do a show for the Coin Seminar Weekend. It's a lot of fun. You get a lot of subscribers. The benefits, because every show has a clue, and they want to win this stuff. People want to watch your show, and it works pretty well. You give a link to the next show in the weekend, and geez, it's a good time. People go all day, and we usually get about 20 different shows lined up for the weekend. And the whole thing started because of a troll. You know, what can we do? Let's not worry about the trolls. Let's work together. Let's cooperate and organize ourselves. And we don't need the trolls. And the Coin Seminar Weekend was born. It's working. People are getting massive views on their videos. If you're a small channel, boy, it's a great way to get some exposure, I can tell you. You get a heat wave at 40. I got the heater under the desk working because it's like 64 outside. It's frigid. I'm dying. Indeed it was. Yeah, it's really working. People are getting good views. They're learning a lot, more importantly. But spread the word. Let people know. You know, when the weekend comes, get the word out to all your Twitter people, your Instagram folks, your Snapchat, your YouTube, your Facebook, MeWe, whatever else. Get the word out and let them know what's going on. That we have a giveaway to win. You got to get the clues from the shows. And to get the clues, well, just watch all the shows. Why must I still wear short sleeves? I don't know, man. You can wear whatever you like, as far as I'm concerned. I got me a Lemonhead t-shirt. We're going to get ice too, Amy. Whew, man. 20 years. I marked 20 years last month. of being in Florida. And, well, I got to say, the snow shoveling is a whole lot easier. I don't know why people live up north. Dude, we're going to have 80s this week. I need to email you my slot, says Cheapskate, but I need to know what slots are available. Most slots are available right now, so just, pick a time. Tell me the day, the time slot you want, how long you're going to be talking for, and what your subject is, and if you have a giveaway. It'll work pretty well. How do you win this pack? I'm going to tell you how to win this pack. I gave you a clue, right? If you look at my other videos, there's a clue. But you might miss the show. What do you do? Yeah, we'll get to that when the time is right. You missed the snow. Not me. Yeah, Mantic had a 1938 D over S, and it was gorgeous. I've got one here somewhere. Where the heck's that one? He's got a number 2. Yep, which is the same one this is. Let me show you this. Okay. This is I've got this one stored in a transparent phone. Okay. The D over S. This is really neat. Let's see if we can get in. Did we test this yet? There's the scope. It's working great. Okay, I got a buffalo here somewhere. Where's the focus? There it is. Now this one is in very fine. But his, I'm looking at that thinking, no, that is beyond 65. Okay, 1938 on the Buffalo Nickels. You're going to find the D mint mark down below. And if you get in real close, there are several repunched. Actually, these are over mint marks. That's where the D was punched into the mint mark. Nope, excuse me, the S was punched in. Then the die was sent to Denver, and they punched their own mint mark in. And if I get a pointy stick, I had some sticks out. Where'd they go? Here they are. I got a whole bunch of them. I'm trying to be ready. I even put on pants. Okay, you're going to see up at the top, a little bit hanging out. Over on the left side, a little bit of the S, just where it comes back in. And right through the center, and if we can see that, right through the center of the mint mark is another piece of the S. This has a bit of grime, so it kind of hides it. And this is a decent little coin. This one is probably good for around $20, but in the grade that he has, I think I stole it for $100. There we go, and it's a 1938 D over S. It's an over mint mark. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. Shay has these auctions over at the Mantic Coins. He's here. He's got auctions on Sunday mornings. Well, it's early. Today's a Super Bowl day, which didn't help. And it tends to be kind of quiet, and he's got pretty good coins. Jeez, you mean you got a bunch of pretty good coins and not that many people bidding? Yeah, I'll help myself to some of that. Okay. Why was Rob hidden? Mike Badger says, hi. SJ's here. Oh, good. I got SJ's sticker out here. That's going to be included in the package. There we go. I think we can move this off to the side. And, well, we got a lot of supporters here, so we just got to support them back. It works pretty good. Hi, John Francis is here. Okay, here's how this works. Oh, did we get these? I meant to mention, we have a coin haiku contest coming up. And this is going to be the prize. One of these beautiful copper rounds. This is a fun one. We're just going to send out a copper round. There's a video, and it'll tell you how to do coin haiku. Pretty simple. You make a haiku poem, which is this yin-yang Japanese thing. And send it into my email or post it in that video. We got about 25 entries have come in so far. And now we're going to decide which one's the best. And during the Coin Weekend seminar, we're going to read them off and award the winner. Do the Rams know they're supposed to protect their quarterback? Who's winning, by the way? Who's winning that Super Bowl? I don't really know. I don't follow baseball. Okay, here's how it works. People send in coins. There's 2 ways to support this package. We're going to put some coins together in a big package and give it away to one person. It's a winner take all. Now you don't get the props. You don't get the silver thing. You don't get my toilet paper. That's from Ricer. Dude, you want to get this Ricer toilet paper? Uh, you never know when you gotta have it. And it goes where you do. Really handy stuff. Okay, we got CJ's thingy over here. We'll set you up with whatever state you have. Now CJ, he does 3D printing among other things. And he can do this for you. He doesn't make the acrylic holder, but he can make the bit that goes inside the acrylic holder. Put your name on there, put your company name, whatever you're doing for promotion. Set up with dates, letters, numbers, whatever you need there. This one is done for a state quarter. This particular one's New Mexico, but he's got the outline of the state embedded and then a slot for the quarter, which is kind of neat. He's like BASF. He doesn't make the thing, he makes the thing better. Okay. And I keep the Clash pick. I found that. Every now and then I see it. Well, I pull it out, set it up. Kick that like button in. People get the toilet paper, right? And it's kind of neat, but there's a couple of people who made videos. They go to stores, you know, like the Piggly Wiggly or the, whatever, the Food King or Walmart, and say, do you carry Ricer's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper? And, you know, the guy will follow them around the store looking for this stuff. Yeah, it's funny as hell. Looks like a square. I think there were, what, 24 squares or 22 squares? Dude, when you need a square, it's in there. When you gotta have it, it's nice. And has a haiku. Oh, I do. Oh, do I love these, Lincoln? Oh, do I love these. You're over. Pennies so bright. Pennies so bright red. Great for the new dance. Work on that. 575 syllables. Okay, people send in coins. And we add to it. Sometimes they send a couple of coins. Sometimes they send, you know, a pile of stuff. And we're gonna add a couple here at a time. Keep it going for you. Hey Brian, how are you? I got the silver here from Brian. That's my good prop. I like that. But if you don't want to send coins, you can send cash. And it's a lot faster because you can do it straight through PayPal right now through this email address. We got 4 already today. We got some from Big Flip, Jonathan Smelko, Lincoln, and Blues Coins. So we always get off to a start. But whatever comes in for cash, we're going to put the retail value of coins into the package. Now I do hold a little back to take care of PayPal fees. Let's see, packaging, holders, shipping, which is nuts. It's all over the place. They switched the shipping. Where the heck did that go? I had some notes. Yeah, they switched the shipping. It's actually a zonal. So if you're close to me, shipping's a little less if it's a small package, you know, if it's less than a pound. So I sent out a couple of refunds on shipping just because, you know, they came out to $268. I charged $4, so I sent a refund on some of that. But the further away you are, well, the more zones that mail goes through and the higher the shipping. Huh? It used to be, you know, you pay one price for the weight and it goes wherever. Okay, well, somebody had a great idea and they're going to do it that way. So if you do shipping with me, we're going to start with $4 or $8. And if you pay too much, I'll get you a refund on some bit of that. Okay, Lincoln says it's a community-supported giveaway. The bigger the donations, the bigger the package. You guys make it happen. Mostly I just keep track of the books, you know, who sent one in. Keep it over here now in a heap. I had some stuff from Cheapskate, but I knocked that over. And that's in these boxes. What side is it? We're not going to have those available today. Dude, at the last minute, they just went everywhere. So we'll add something from Cheapskate another day. I have $100 in PayPal, but in hold. Hey, it's there, man. The great part about PayPal, you segregate your funds and you're able to just focus on making that account bigger. And geez, if you can make it big enough, fast enough, often enough, and keep it rotating, well, geez, do you have to work for the man? Think about that one. A lot of opportunity in this hobby. Okay, what happened here? We got Joe Durbin is always sending something in. And right now I've got this thing to add. What's the date on that one? This doesn't have a date. This is a blank planchet. My God, I have to do my nails. That's a blank planchet. It's a zinc, copper-plated zinc is all it is. No design. The rim has been raised. He sent a bunch of these in. There we go. And I had this one set aside. I've got his box, but well, I'm moving stuff over here in the corner, and I have misplaced his. Well, I haven't really misplaced it. I'm sure I just buried it up with some other things. But this from Joe Durbin. It's a blank, and they're good for a couple of bucks. Pretty slick. There we go. We got copper. We got zinc. Look at this. People send in their coins, and a lot of times they have their little unique holders that they put on there. There's a whole movement out there. People are taking these acrylic flips, printing their own inserts. So you have a personalized thing. There's blues. You got Coin Dragon over here is Amanda. That's upside down. The fish goes up. There you go. That's Coiny Card Hobbyist. This is, I forget who that is. Of course, this is Paula. Let's see. Looksy. Coin and Stamp Place. Lemonhead, he goes his own way. Does stickers. Coin Up. Got little cards. But this is Mantix. Geez, I can't art, so he designed mine too. They're kind of similar, but, well, it about stops at the circle. So there's mine. I'll just put mine right there. Now, he sent a pile of stuff, Mantic did. This is, it's not a he, it's a they. It's Shay and Adriana, and they got a show every Sunday, no, Saturday evening, plus Sunday morning. And she does a thing on Wednesday. He sent a bunch of stuff to make sure we have some silver. I've got a 1964 Kennedy. It's 90% half dollar. Good shine to it. It's got a few contact marks. It's been circulated. I'm sure he'd pull it out of a roll. But, well, they like that silver, that's for sure. And you get more stuff out of his rolls than anybody else. They go for dime varieties. Look, if you're going coin roll hunting, the money's not in the wheat pennies, right? It's in the die varieties. It's not in the war nickels. It's in the die varieties. The money's not in the silver half dollars. The money in those rolls is in these die varieties. Seriously, where'd that buffalo go I just showed off? There we go. Okay. This is a circulated buffalo nickel. Right now, 38D, you can get these in this grade for, 50 cents a buck, maybe $1.25, right? But if you check that die variety, that turns from, a coin worth $1.50 into a coin worth 20 bucks. Higher grades, higher money. There's double dies, RPMs. Sometimes you get some errors, clips, or God knows what. That's where the money is. If you're not looking for die varieties, you're taking all the good money and sending it back to the bank. Now, there's nothing wrong with pulling out the silver, right? You can make good money just pulling out the silver. It's a lot of work. One fellow wrote to me, says, do they really find all this stuff? Yes, they do, but not in every box. Bill J has a series he's been doing in the daytimes, talking about, well, actually going right through the rolls and showing what he's finding on a daily basis. And he has some days where he picks out, 140%er, sometimes nothing. He'll go roll after roll after roll and not find stuff. But then he, gets a good hit and he gets several silvers out of a box. Okay, well, watch these. There's nothing wrong with pulling out the silver. But if you want to get into those die varieties, there is a lot to learn about it. There's a lot to it. And there can be some good money in there. Some of those are really pricey. Well, let's catch up. Oh, Coiny Card's here. Oh, look, she's got our fish logo right beside her name. I didn't notice that before. Has it been there a long time? Paula's in the house. Youper Digger, good to see you. Okay, what else we got? Okay, we got Joe Durbin. We got Mantic. What's this say? Oh, that goes over here. We got one from Z Squared sends this one in. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with this. It is a brilliant uncirculated 1959. That's the first year of the memorial sense. Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with a shiner. I actually found one on the table. I've been working on cleaning up this table. Good. Look at this. Look at this. I'm up to here. on cleaning. I've got it over to there and a little bit over here, but it needs a lot more work. Because this is still a pile over here. But I found some stuff. Where'd that one go we had? Here it is. We're going to put this in just for fun. And I found it on the desk. Because if Z Square can put in a BU, I can too. What do you got here? Okay, look at that's a real shiner right there. That's a 1953D. Can we get that to show up? I'll put it under the scope. We can get a good look here. Home, there it is. It looks just like this. Now, if you're going to show off these coins, really don't zoom in unless you're looking for die varieties, because you can take any coin, even a nice shiner such as this one, and make it look like, you know, awful, just by focusing too high, too much magnification. They don't grade these things based on, you know, 1000x. You can figure 7x is it. Now, if that's 3/4 of an inch across, the coin on the screen should be no bigger than 4 inches. So hold your fingers about, well, here. That's a 2x2 flip. That's 4 inches. So hold your fingers that far apart. And if the coin on the screen is bigger than that, you can't grade it based on that, because watch what happens. This is a good looker. Where'd my, it's gone. Where did they go? Here's another one. Sometimes I step on these. Okay, watch. Under the big scope, yeah, that's a gorgeous coin. You got natural luster, full red, cartwheel, but it's when I zoom in, that's when it goes to hell. And if you're showing it in high resolution, you're probably screwing yourselves, because everything shows up. Now with these cameras and the digital photography, small blemishes can end up looking like chasms, canyons, gashes, massive discolorations. You can't even see some of these with your eye, but the digital camera will pick it up and magnify it and amplify it. There you go. You get a couple of just little light contact marks here. And this little spot here, okay, if I hold it flat, it's just about black. But if I give that a tilt, I get closer to regular color here. And it disappears just it becomes a cloud. And to the naked eye, it's more like a cloud. I'm going to look at the date here. Watch what happens as I zoom in. All those little blemishes get bigger and bolder. The heck? What's wrong with his chin? What's wrong with his face? What's that by the date? It goes away. You can't see that in person. By the time you get down to here, you just can't make out anything. What's going on in that D? Anything? That looks pretty normal. But here, you can't even see the design. Here's a piece of his shoulder, and you get these marks all over it. This is actually not so much contact as it is chatter, which are just little bits and areas in the die that didn't quite get fully filled. So you get a little void on the coin. There, look, under the magnification, that big spot over here, it's gone. What is it? I think it's some kind of slobber. I hope I'm winning. I could use these coins, says Gixer. We got some good stuff out here. One guy, who was it? Levi won the other day. We had a little thing on Groundhog Day, and he got it right. And we give him a coin, and it's an 1890 Indian. It's pretty old and tired, worn, not screwed up, but it's the oldest one he's got now. And it's actually over here getting ready to ship out. What you got here? You got a little die chip here on the side of the T. See, the magnification is great for identification, but you don't want to use it for grading, and you don't want to get too high magnification to show it off to sell. However, some level of magnification is desired. People can see it. Well, that's going into the package. There we go. We'll put it over here on top of Coin Dragon. I'm going to get something to drink here. Oh, good, I got coffee. So we got this. It's brand spanking new. You got that one, and it looks real nice. Really, which one's better, the 53 or the 59? There we go. We got more stuff coming. That's from Z Squared. Galaxy 471 sent a bunch of stuff. And how handy it is, I've got the Coin Seminar weekend coming up where I'm going to be talking about Eisenhower dollars. So let's get some Eisenhower dollars out into people's hands in time for that seminar. Here, it's a 1974. It's a P. He says it's BU. I concur. Great shape. These big Ikes, these clumsy giant coins. I mean, they're heavy. They're darn near an ounce. You put these in a hopper and jingle them around a little bit, it doesn't take long for these to be covered. I mean, smothered with contact marks. I got a, where'd that other one go? I had a thing here. Oh, it must be on the bottom. It's always on the bottom. Here we go. I've got another silver dollar here. And hopefully we'll be able to add this to the show. There you go. This is an old Morgan, and you can see by the little speckly pattern, these big, heavy dollar coins will leave marks on each other. You don't have to do a whole lot to them. And let's have a look here. What happens? There we go. With heavy handling, if you just have them in a bag or a box, you're going to get these marks all across the thing. Front of her chin. These little contact marks on her chin, on her cheek, one on her temple here. And some of these coins just get lousy with all the contact marks. It's because of the size. So when you get them and they don't have many, such as this Ike, yeah, that's a real treat. In God we trust. And this is 1974, sending from Galaxy. Well, good. Let's have a look up here. That's a normal looking R. Yeah, I can't help. I got to look at these die varieties. Normal reverse. Let's see if we got any cracks or anything here. The craters look perfectly normal. The stars look right. Well, no matter. Yeah, we got a nice big Ike in there. Ta-da! Let me drop that first thing. Good cartwheel luster on that. These Ikes, sometimes they get a little gray, especially once they've been circulated a little bit. They just get gray and dull like a used quarter. Hey, can I try to send a few bucks? Make sure if you do send cash, you spell this correctly. If you leave out one of the E's, this girl named, the hell's her name? Kimberly gets it, and she didn't want to give it back. She says, "No, I'm not going to give it back. Stop bothering me." Well, anyway, there's a link down below in the description that'll help you out. It's a paypal.me link, and just click it. Lincoln posted it here. And if you send cash through PayPal, it must be goods and services. I do a lot of volume through there, and we are giving away a product here. Well, it's a lot of products, hopefully. If it's not goods and services, I'm going to refund it to you. Kim is a gold digger. I hear she's hot. I don't know, man. We got the same last name, though, except for a letter. Okay, there's Galaxy sent that. What you got here? Found on desk. Oh, I do a lot of business with a lot of companies, and every now and then, sometimes I get a new company, and they'll send something extra, hoping to, to draw me in. Well, I got some free bonus stamps. I'm not a stamp guy. My brother keeps pestering me. Oh, you got that coin show? You could sell my stamp collection. What's the denomination on those coins? Oh no, they're stamps. Well, it's not a freaking stamp show. Okay, I don't know the first thing about these. They might be worth something. I doubt it. What you got here? Here's a guy on a square, and I have not licked these, believe it or not. I don't even know who is it. I can't even read it. Let's put it in here and have a look. Well, we're going to put a couple of these in here because I got them. Let's see, this guy. It's Francis Parkman. He's an American historian. A historian? I don't think he's going to make it on a coin, but he might make it on a stamp. Just sell the stamps for $1. There you go. Well, he's been collecting for stamps as long as I've been collecting coins. I said, go make a show. It'll be fun. Well, he works and stuff. Well, we're going to put those in. There's a U.S. flag. There's a TJ. There. Maybe get into another hobby. I don't have a place for these, so let's get them off my desk. We were going through last night. A fella had picked up these silver proof sets, and I'm going through them. And again, sometimes I get a little Easter egg. Which side's up? This fell out, and it's going to be hard to see over here. Real hard to see. It's a seated dime. It didn't cost me nothing. And man, I'm always looking for stuff to put in the big show that don't cost nothing. Okay, let's have a look real quick. There it is. Find my stick. All right, here it is. What's this? This is an 1856. It's pretty wore out, right? I mean, it's about good, and you got some scratches and scars on here. It's a filler. Okay, taking a look at the date we can make out of 5, and looking at it, comparing it to diagnostic photos, this is an 1856 large date. There's a large date and a small date on here. We have no mint mark, and the reverse is better than the obverse. But judging by the color, I would say that this coin has been cleaned long ago. But no matter. How many of you have an 1856 large date seated dime? We're going to put this in the package here, and somebody get something. We'll put it right up here. That'll work. Look, I need to use the restroom here. So I'm going to let you look at this for just a bit. I'm going to turn this heater off because it's cooking my feet. There. I turn it off with my feet. I'm going to take a moment, let you stare at this. And I'm going to go to the reading room real quick. Where's that button? There it is. I'll be right back. Yeah, huh? Okay, where's my button here? There it is. I'm back. Come on, Rams! I wish I bought that Hawaii quarter. Who had the Hawaii quarter? Mantic? Get it. That must be hidden. Tacona, I'm sorry, I can't read your messages. I have you hidden. I know how people hate watching the Pats win all the time, but just sit back and watch the history. I'm from Maine. I hail from Maine. Of course, I've been here for 20 years, so, you know, Pats, go Pats. Hope they win some homers. I settled on 42D Mercury, $3. Looks like I got a 34 here, somewhere on the desk. Paid too much for it, I'm sure. But, well, I had it out, but it ran off. We'll pull it out some other day. For now, I got plenty of stuff to play with. Who sent this? This is from Paula. Okay, we got the cave. No, it's a giant sloth. She sent a bunch of these copper rounds. This is a real looker. Of course, you have her design here on the back. There's her little... she actually does these for other people. She made some for me. I've got a bunch of them, and I put them with the copper rounds. There it is, and that's a 999 fine, 1 ounce of copper. Pretty darn slip. Great detail on these. SJ sent several, and I've got one of hers also going in, so this is neat. You got some big stuff here. SJ sent a panda. Really wonderful detail on this one. Kind of looks like the matrix in the background, but that's actually bamboo. That's an ounce of copper. And you got the Chinese building on the other side, if I can flip that over. Because pandas are made in China. And that's 1 ounce of 999 fine. Good looker here. Now Paula sent a bunch of stuff. This one's important. Pay attention. It's not a copper round. This is bronze. But if you look in the lower right corner about 5 o'clock, you have the recycle, not the recycle, the Bicentennial star. Let's look at it over here. That doesn't want to focus. There we go. This is the logo. You know, during the first half of the 70s, this was everywhere. Now it's like recycling the bottom of your cups and shampoo bottles. But this is the Bicentennial slogan logo. Now this coin is a 1972. It's bronze, and you got George here. If I can zoom out just a bit. Good size, a little bigger than $1/2. And these are the revolutionary, or the Bicentennial medals. There's a Sam Adams, there's, let's see, a couple other people, Thomas Jefferson. Is it Sam or John? Yeah, Sam Adams, and there's John Adams with, Thomas Paine, I guess it was. Who wrote that document? My mind is gone. Common Sense. That's him. Well, we got George Washington. On the back, you get the tree and the sun. This is the emblem for the Sons of Liberty. Of course, they're a movement back in the day. They wanted to be free from English rule. And you have a couple of items here. Join or die. Arjam, the designer. And these are kind of slipped. You'll find these will go anywhere from $3 to $5, $3 to $10. You've got pewter as well as copper or bronze. And I've seen them go as high as $20, $25 pretty easily. Normally they're in an acrylic or an envelope, right? Some have an independent case, but this is neat. It's not a coin though. It's a token. It's a metal. So you got some exonumia. It's really neat the way we put this package together. You never know what you're going to end up collecting. You never know what's going to come across your desk, what's going to become available, right? You don't know what's going to strike your family. Maybe you'll find a love for Ikes or brilliant memorials. Maybe you'll get into copper rounds. There's nothing wrong with a good collection of copper rounds. Maybe it's $50 that you find you prefer. What we do here is get some exposure for you. Maybe it's the old seeded dimes. Dude, watch out for this one. They're addicting. Now, SJ had also sent a number of these tokens. These are presidential medals. This one has Dwight Eisenhower. Goes well with the Eisenhower weekend. There we go. I don't know the full story behind there, so watch SJ's channel. She'll talk about it. Let me see what's going on in chat. I got some big ones. She's not happy at the moment. I'm hiding in the office. Oh man, get flowers. Did get to hold a 1798 knob 9 4 lines variety federal dollar. Man, they're out there. You can go to these coin shows and you see those coins you hear about. I wasn't even the first person to post the final score. What is the final score? Now, SCA sent a bunch of stuff, but she had a supporter in her channel send some pretty big donation. Let's see. Scope. Okay. And she picked up some things, and she's been sending it out for days and weeks. This is a 1 gram silver, little tiny silver bar. There's my thumb. Okay. Now, don't take this one personally, the I love you part, but I'm going to send this off to whoever wins. You get the Oh, the sugar cookie reverse design. This comes from EVG Value Hunter. Excuse me. Let's see, where's that button here? That's not it. Web, there. My throat is going. What now? What? Make that show up. Make that show up. There. There it is. Okay. So I've got this little tiny silver bar. It's the size of your fingernail, 1 gram. That is 0.999, and that's from EVG Value Hunter, who sent it through SJ. 69 people watching. Now, one thing you can do just by watching, right? If you can't send coins, if you can't send money, you can click the like button. Because down on my feed, I've got a whole bunch of wheat pennies, a whole bunch of Canadian pennies, right? And geez, for every like we get, I'm going to add one of these. Kind of neat. There's nothing wrong with some volume. Now, we had one, where is it? Bill Betts had sent some stuff. Because the wheat pennies I add, I've already looked through them. Right? Now, I have looked through these. These are from Bill Betts. And look, it's a whole darn roll of wheats. But what we found, looking at the ends, these are all 30s. And when we can see a date, they're 30s. Where is it? There we go. So we got a 1938 on this end. And they're perfectly respectable for old pennies. And on the other end, we've got a 1938, another one. Okay, we're going to put that whole roll in there. That comes from Bill Betts. Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with some volume. They say, get the best coin. Don't get a bunch. Get the one that's best. But you know, part of the fun of collecting is having a lot of coins. We're going to put that in from Bill Betts. Shift that all out at once. And one person's going to take this whole thing away. Okay, we got the half, no, the regular dime. We got SJ. SJ sent some foreign coins, by the way. All kinds of them. Now, we're going to have a little way to decide how many of these we're going to add into the package. We've been doing this for a few months. She supports this giveaway so much. God love her. A lot of people, we got several people that support this giveaway day after day. It's not that they're supporting my channel, although that's nice. They're supporting the hobby with this. Really, you're going to have some people find something in here, whatever this package is, that really kicks them into high gear. What we're trying to do is draw these newer collectors deeper into the hobby. Older collectors, they'll find things that they don't have, or things that are better than what they do have, or something new, something interesting, and they'll find things they want to give away to new collectors that they know. Where's a card here? Okay, I'm going to keep these flat. These are real slick. SJ had sent these. I guess I'd want them somehow. Okay. And she did a little art on this. It's a $2 bill. But what she has done, besides sign it personally, she put this, whatever this is, it's some kind of spider looking thing. I don't want to touch it. She went and did some art to it. Well, no matter, still a good looking $2 bill. We're going to put that in. Now, I had tried putting them in some currency holders, but I find the ones I have are a little too small, and it was wrinkling. So, if you find 2 pieces of cardboard stuck together with some tape, open it gently, because it's not packaging. It's going to be coins. And over here from Sindelicious, I have a 5 peso from the Japanese government. So you know this has to be occupation currency when the Japanese controlled the Philippines. There we go. I have no idea what the stamp is on the back, if it validates it or invalidates it, or maybe somebody just missed what they were stamping. But there we go. We get a little bit of currency we're going to put in there. So we got a 5 and a 2. And I'm going to set those off to the side so we don't screw them up. So remind me when I package this together. What's this one? This is from Bill J. Bill J is a big supporter of the show, God love him. Watch this one. Remember the Ike? Here's another Ike. Now, there really aren't that many dates on these Ikes. They go from 71 to 78. Geez, really? That'd be 8 years? Well, 1976 and 5. You don't find the 75 Ikes. They did the date for the Bicentennial. Remember the Bicentennial? There it is, right up here. They use the same date of 1776, 1976 on both years. And then you can decide which the date really is if you look at the letters on the back. Big square ones that you see here, this is a Type 1. This is made in 1975. Type 2, that was 1976. There we go. You get the big Liberty Bell. Kind of like a, geez, the Franklin dollar. But it's the only coin with, you know, another planet on it. Not that the moon is another planet, but it's close enough. Euro Bicentennial. There we go. We need bisons too. Now Bill also sent in some neat things. Check this out. Here's an old girl for you. This is a Canadian $50. Now he had sent some things because he wanted to make sure there was some silver in these packages. Now the $50 in Canada, well, the dimes, quarters, and halves from 67 and earlier are 80% silver, and this one was in beautiful shape. You've got a dancing lion and a dancing unicorn. You have the shield, great design. Of course, the crown, Lizzie on the front. That make you want a Lowenbrow for some reason. There we go. We're going to put that in. Yeah. Now, in 67, they switched to a Bicentennial design. Like we have the Bicentennial Ikes. There we go. And on the 50 center, they got a Howling Gray Wolf. Great design on those. And also from Bill, somebody, and I don't know who really, I just was unable to find out. So if Bill is in here, he'll let you know. He had a giveaway, and some people in his show won this and said, send it to Ken. So we did. You get the skull and bones. Pirate booty. Well, it's not really pirate booty. There it is. It's a 1 gram silver round. Oh, real simple design here, almost atomic. But between the two of these now, you got 2 grams. Oh, it's gone. There you go. You got the one EVG sent over here, and I'm going to put this one right with it. So you get that little round thing, and then one little rectangle thing. People actually collect those things and have, you know, hundreds of different designs. Yeah, Coin Dragon's got it. There we go. Now Blues just sent some cash, but well, I had an auction the other day, and one thing he did was buy this and says, hey man, put that in the big show. Okay, no problem. This is a 2,000 Sacagawea $1. That's a proof, and there ain't a thing wrong with that girl, let me tell you. Yeah, I even have this one done. There we go. We got the full sausage on the holder, and it's the Eagle Reverse in 2005. If I can get that to show up well. There we go. Good looking coin. You'll like that, and that comes from Blues. So there, we got a couple of dollars. Let's see, 2 clad dollars, one of the new magnesium golden dollars, right? We got some halves, Canadian, U.S., 80%, 90%, few pennies, an almost penny. Oh, some exonumia here, a few rounds. That ain't too bad. Is that what we have? The people have sent in? Yeah. Cheapskate had sent some things in, but I dumped those. I'm going to have to add those in another day. Levi's here. I found an 09 penny today, and I don't think the reverse side has copper on it. Could it be common wear and tear on only one side? Yeah. All kinds of things happen to these coins. There are no rules to how they wear, what happens to them. It can easily be skidded along a floor for a considerable period, or dropped in a fountain and flowed down the stream and didn't flip over. It could be set on a vibrating machine, and over the course of several weeks, that vibration can wear out one side of a coin. Nope. Snakefoot has it partially right. In 2009, the business strikes were regular old zinc, those awful zincans. However, the satins and proof issues in that year were done in the 95% copper, and they weigh 3.1 grams. So if you got a 2009, it looks kind of funny. Weigh it. If it's 3.1, you got a copper penny in your hand. That's the last date they made these things in 95% copper. For most of the runs, 1982 was a cutoff date, but the proofs and satins in 2009 are the original recipe. It includes the tin as well that was removed in 63. Okay, what do you got here? Okay. I recently went on a trip, and I got some coins from the Bahamas. Now I've got this here penny. If we can break 100 likes, instead of putting in a penny, I'll put a whole darn roll in. But we gotta have over 100 likes, and I'll put a roll in. So if you're just watching, right, you're not talking and hanging around in the chat, geez, hit that like button and take more coins from me. You got the Bahama design here. So you get a dancing marlin, right, and a dancing flamingo. Now, does this design remind you of another coin? Yeah, the Canadian shield. This is actually not so uncommon a design to have a couple of animals and a shield crest here, a banner, and of course another lion on top. And that's a similar area. They over here they got the Chiquita banana lady on top of the crest. On the crest they got the boat. Kind of slick. Okay. Well, we're gonna put in at least one, and if we get over 100 likes, I'll put a whole BU roll in. Can you get BU rolls of Bahama coins where you are? We've also got, you ready? We got the nickel. Got a big pineapple on there. What's the date on this one? Let's see. 2015. So you get a Bahama nickel. You get the Bahama dime. Again, okay, that's the backside. Got fish on it. Got a Bahama fish. And you have scalloped edges on these. Really neat coin. Same design. That's a 2005. We got, these. Now these 15 centers are pretty slick. I cannot come up with vintage figures on these, but where I do see value estimations, these, usually have a higher number than 15 listed. They seem to be quite collectible because of the denomination. It's an odd denomination, but that's a 15-cent coin. I couldn't get a roll of them for some reason. And finally, we have the Bahama quarter. And you got your boat on here. 25 cents. Do you have enough Bahama rolls to consider selling a few? Yes, I have sold some. I'll probably sell some more. I've been getting $2 a piece for them. It's not the cost of the roll. It's, by God, the 2 hours of standing in line at the several banks in the Bahamas. Are you fooling me? Yeah, they don't have the same level of customer service there as they do here. But I've got a few of these remaining. There we go. Bahamas. Check it out. 1 cent. They're machine wrapped. And these are their regular business strikes. Great shine to them. Well polished on the dies. And from what I can tell, these are all 2015. Now, check this out. They're smaller than US pennies. Both of these contain 50 coins. Yeah, they're smaller, thinner, lighter, and they're zinc. Well, there it is. Yeah, if you got to have one of those, get a hold of me on that email. We'll go from there. Okay, is that it? Gosh, we've been an hour into the show and we finally made it through. This is what we have so far. By God. Look at this. This is the deck of cards of the names of people have sent stuff in. And we're going to add more stuff in just a minute. Get up here. There we go. Because I'm going to get over to PayPal. Now I know we have some cash has already been contributed, and if you wish to contribute to the package, now's the time. Because once we we go through and we add the coins, I'm going to kill it, go soothe my voice, and probably take a nap because I've been at it for a while. I've got $10 from Big Flip, 10 from Jonathan Smelko, 5 from Lincoln, and 8 from Blues. 10, 20, 28, 33 so far. Now, if at $50, we're going to ship the package out. If it's less than 50, we're going to save everything and roll it over into the next show. And part of that is just to get some economy because the shipping is going to be, oh, where'd that go? The shipping is going to be a good part of this. Speaking of shipping, here it is. I want to add this because that's one of those cool things. I got the numismatic news coming in, and I have not been taking advantage of these. Okay, every quarter you get one that has all the prices in it. There you go. Finest proof. This is what is it? What is it? January. This is the January 1, 2019 issue, but it's got all the prices in there. If you look at the side, that's one big fat price list. Is all the darks. Yeah, gosh darn everything. It'll give you prices on proof sets, double eagles, BU rolls in all denominations, Morgans, wheats, and they're fairly accurate and updated pretty regularly. Well, I'm going to include one copy of that. There, that's the numismatic news. You know, this is what, 30 bucks a year. You get a whole bunch of issues. They just keep sending the darn things. I sent in a while ago. Let me go check. Okay, so that's going to go into the package. So I'm going to take a moment here. You're going to stare at this. And William Valentine finally made it. Outstanding. But I'm going to look at PayPal and see if we have more we can add to this, because I got a bunch of coins lined up here. And we'll grab the highest value coin we can put in first. What happened here? Okay, I'm going to click this. Now I can't show you my account because I don't need to hack my account. Not that you could anyway. Okay, we got some activity here, alright. I see Coin and Card Hobbyist with a $5 donation. God love you. She won a couple of months ago. Oh, and if you have won before, you can win again, but you got to take 3 months off in between. Okay, we got Rich H. God love you with 10. Yep, we're going to get some good stuff in here. We got Alden Davis with a $5 donation. Now, it's small, but really they add up. You figure, what, if you got 50 to 75 people and half of them contribute an extra $5, this is going to be a big package. We got James Worley with 5. Thank you very much, James. I think you and Rich are the last two, and one more. The last two I've got to ship out from Friday. I got Robert Not a Troll with a $15 contribution. Michael Madison, there he is. Let me check that. Look at this, $20. This is the cone. He's got a burger joint up there. Works out of his truck. No, really, it's a food trailer. There we go. Frank Waddell with that $10 contribution. And that's for the show of bigness, he says. I'll just write WT Frank. That'll work. We got Manta coins. Now, this is Shane Adriana. And for the big show, we have a $25 donation. God love you. Jeff Watson sends another 25. Look at that. Big show 2-3. Ooh, let me put the date on my notes here. 25 Mantic. Now we have 25 Jeff W. There we go. And finally, Patrick Sin. Okay, now this has been sent in by friends and family. I'm going to have to say thank you for your generosity, but I can't accept that. I do a lot of volume on PayPal, and I don't have a wife's account to fall back on. Now, you're more than welcome to resend it with goods and services checked, but I won't be able to do a thing with it. But we do thank you for your generosity. There you go, and that refund has been issued in total. Okay, let's add this up and see where we are. What happened? I clicked on this and nothing happened. Click on that. Okay, let's add it up. What do we got? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 43, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, $243 we get to add in. Well, we can do all kinds of things with this. Okay, where did we lose the chat? Let me kill this. There it is. Patrick Sin said to keep it as a gift. Well, it's too late now. It's gone back. Yeah, if I'm looking at PayPal, I can't see this screen. Well, no matter. You can always resend it. Check one more time, says Dave. I'm going to check one more time for Dave. There's the summary button. Oh, and that's another thing. Sometimes PayPal will update after somebody's put it in, and it'll put it in a different slot. You know, instead of being in order up at the top, it'll be like right here. Here's David Watson with a $10 donation. But every now and then it'll be, you know, several lines down. I see Jeff W. Mantic, Debbie T. Frank. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh God, wait for it. This is so much faster than it was before. Okay, there's Patrick, we thank you. Mantic Frank. There's Madison, Ryan Madison. Robert Not a Troll. James Worley. Alden, yep. There's Rich, yep. Blues. James. See, coin and card is out of order here. How'd you do that? But we got you here. And Big Flip is like a week ago, to tell you the truth. And Jonathan Smelko, God love you. We're at 153. What do you say we get some coins added in here? Okay, that's the blues. What's a biggin? I need a biggin. I had a biggin. Which one was the biggin? Oh, that's big enough. Okay, we're going to vote. So pull out your secret ballots. We're going to have a vote. Okay, that's up. That's yes, and that's no. That's your secret ballot, so you just pull it. But no, you can't do that here. Okay, I can do this old girl. Now, this is an 1840 quarter. And I've had this for a couple of weeks. Okay, 1840. It's in fine condition. You've got a surviving population of about 700 on these. Here's the thing on these. Where are you? Let's go. There. Okay, I showed this off a little. This has a retail value of about $86. You can see fine condition is quite consistent with that. I got a full Liberty across here. Almost all of the shield, a couple of weak spots. Right here below the arm. Normally, on most of your seated Liberty designs, you got a little drapery coming from about mid-arm on down. Well, in 1838 and 39 and 1840, there was no drapery. Some of the 1840s will have drapery right in here. Okay, but it's an 1840, no drapery. And on the back, we're going to take a look. And you can see the feather details consistent with fine. Right, we got most of it, some weak areas, most of the shield. Here's a clash the CJ picked out. Okay, we got the O mint mark is over here. The O is Orleans, New Orleans. The normal position for the mint mark is right between the ends of the fletching and the ends of the branch. However, in 1840, you have a good number of them, a significant number of them, where the O is off to the left, on the other side of the fletching. And this is common enough that it doesn't, the drunk O, that's right, this is common enough that it does not draw a premium. But you still got to have two varieties if you want the whole set. And these, you get a very low surviving population of less than 1,000. Okay, we can put that in for 86, or we can put this in for 62. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can do both. We can do both, but we got to skip the kitty. Okay, what do you got here? It's a $50. Matter of fact, it's an 1831 $50. Now, this girl's old and tired. She's in good condition. But a bus half, we have given away several of these bus halves. Let me get that under the scope a little bigger here. And I've got some numbers here. What do you got? 5.8 million produced, and for 1831 you have about 9,000 surviving specimens. I'll take it out of the holder so we don't have the glare. So this is actually one of the more common bust halves at 9,000. Yeah. Here we are. This is what you have here. It's a beautiful $50. They're a little off size compared to the modern halves. They're broader. They're also thinner. They're a lot thinner than the modern halves. Now this has been, circulated well. It's in good. I don't have a problem touching it up. But on these also you have a lettered edge. Let's get in there and have a look at that if we can get the focus to work. Here we go. Let's move that around. And it'll say $50 or 50 cents. There we go. Perfect. Which way is up? That's C-E-N. Where'd you go? D-O-O. Are we upside down? Oh, that's the H-A. LF. And these are, what, 89% silver? 89.2% says Ant. Where have you been, Ant? Ant did a lot of work on the coin checklist that we put up. I use that all the time. We ain't made the first dollar on it, but by God, it's handy. There we go. So you get a lot of wear on the detail here, right? But it's not flush. A lot of times you get these older coins and they've been worn. There's nothing left. You got a little bit of extra detail here. Okay, working 2 jobs. Man, don't you wish you were into the coins real heavy and you could just, make a living on the coins? Okay, we're going to put the $50 in at 62. There it is. And we're going to put in the quarter at 86. Where are you here? I need a place. There's a place. There. You got 2 real Hummers. These are real nice. I'm going to take that up 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 148. And I got 153 to work with. So that's it. The rest is for shipping. I'm trying to take out enough that I don't get screwed, but I did get these at a little bit better price, so we'll be okay. Now I'm going to give one last look over here on PayPal, and anything that comes in, we're going to add it to the next week's show. How about that? So we'll 86 this. We'll let the hammer fall right now. Esteban Conde, we have $5 from you. We thank you very much, but we're going to add this to the next show. That'll work. There's Dave, there's Patrick, there's Jeff, there's Mantic. Okay, we're styling. This is what we have for a package. And I want to thank everybody who's made this happen, because we're 1038 over here. Okay, there's the live. The hammer's dropped. We have to give this away now. How by accidentally putting something in the chat and deleting it? Well, I do that. You could actually make your chat messages blink. You have to type it in, hit the enter, and wait a second, then delete it, and then type it again. And if you do that a lot, you'll be okay. Okay, we're going to have one guest per person. I'm going to ask you a question, a trivia question. You have to answer it. Okay, we're going to have one guest per person. If you watched that last video I put up, you know that I have the answer already written down here, so I can't undo it. But in here I have 3 potential answers. Okay? And if you have the first one, you win. If you don't, we'll go to the second. If nobody has the first or the second, we'll go to the third one. If nobody comes up with any answers, I'm going to grab a foreign coin over here and we're going to guess the date. And try not to flub this up. Now, I wrote down the question so we don't... it's invisible ink. You got to warm it up. I'll warm up this one. Okay, we're gonna have one answer per person, and the first person to get it correct is gonna win this whole thing. Now, here's the trick, right? Spelling in this particular case is gonna be everything. You've got to spell it correctly. Now, I don't care about capitals, lowercase, uppercase, periods. I don't care about punctuation marks, but the spelling has to be right. You need to match all the letters in all the right order. Okay? Yeah, looking at that, looking at that clue video that I just put up, it's a location, and the location is affiliated with the subject of one of those previous videos. Okay, I gotta type go. I come over here and I type go. So don't answer before go. Okay, there's the go. So that'll give me a point we can look at, and we'll go from there. Now listen up. You want me to actually tell you what, okay. Now, all the people that are typing it in, the more accurate you can be, we're looking for the location, right? For the location where this fella does his thing, and the more specific you are on the location, the better chances you have of winning. But it has to be spelled correctly. It's not New Orleans. Okay. We got a whole bunch of people put a whole lot of guesses in. So I'm going to go over here to the screen. Man, you should have seen that fly. Okay. Oh boy. Look at that. Now, you get one guess per person, and we're looking for the location, the precise location where that groundhog does his thing. Okay, so here we go. We'll wait a moment. There are enough answers here. We can probably hand out this package right out of the hole. Okay, let's call it here. I'm gonna type in stop. So you want to, if you don't have an answer in, you better get it right now, because I'm gonna count to 10, and then I'm gonna hit the stop button. Wow! Look at how fast I went there. Yep, there are some correctly spelled locations here. Okay, you ready for this? Here's home. Nope, let me get out of the way, groundhog. Okay, that's Punxsutawney Phil. They call him Punxsutawney Phil because he lives in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Right? You heard of Chinatown? The answer I'm looking for is Gobbler's Knob. Gobbler's Knob is in Punxsutawney. And Punxsutawney is in Pennsylvania. So if anybody has Gobbler's Knob and spelled correctly, they win. All right? If nobody has Gobbler's Knob, then I go to Punxsutawney, but it's going to be spelled right. If nobody has either Gobbler's Knob or Punxsutawney, then we go to Pennsylvania. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, in a groundhog hole. Well, I'm sorry, you're after the stop. So I'm going to look first for Gobbler's Knob, and if somebody has Gobbler's Knob, they win. See the way that works? Okay, let's get over here to live chat. Somebody's just trapped in their pants right now. Where is the screenshot? Okay, let's see. Now, I'm on live chat, okay, and depending on where you are, you might have these in a different order. Okay, RB area says Louisiana. which is neat because I put this back here as, you know, a distraction. Okay, it's not the Louisiana hot sauce. Okay, I see DC, Tallahassee. Well, close. About 1,500 miles off. Let me scroll down just a little bit. Everybody else is going back to see who won. I gotta get here. Punxsutawney, Tallahassee, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. That's spelled right. Punxsutawney, Louisiana, Punxsutawney, Philadelphia. Carson City, Nevada. Close, Bob. I was rooting for you. Nolans. New Wanker, Punxsutawney, Varmint, in the woods. I don't know how to spell that. Nobody can spell Punxsutawney. But you can spell Gobbler's Knob in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Look at this. Aurora, behind John. What's the time date stamp on that? Man, they had to be close. I see John Wolfe first from here. Let's see. Let's look at the spelling here. We got to spell it correctly. Okay, where's my... Okay, we got John Wolfe right here. Gobbler's Knob. Gobblers. He's even got a parentheses. Knob. Knob. In Punxsutawney. Punx. Sutawney. Sutawney. Pennsylvania. Pennslvania. That's a good match. That is a good match for John Wolfe. All I wanted was Gobbler's Wolf, a Gobbler's Knob. But if you got it all, well, so much the better. But you got the first one with Gobbler's Knob right. Aurora, this close. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and it's spelled right. Yeah, I don't care about the order on your line. But John Wolfe, you got Gobbler's Knob first. Winner. Oh wait, I got a button for this. Where the hell is it? That's not it. Stop it. Here's one. Ta-da. John Wolfe, I need you to send me your email address. No, send me your shipping address to this email. I had no idea how to spell it. That's okay. I'm not sure this is right, but we're going to go with it. Gobbler's, well, it was a Freudian slip. Oh, let me see what people are saying here. Wow, my leg is bagged. Sorry to hear it. John Wolfe has all three. Gobbler's Knob was all you need, and he got it first. They don't just live at Gobbler's Knob. No, that's where they do their thing. As asked in the question, where does... Well, we lost that. Yep. Where does a groundhog event take place? Okay. John Wolfe. There's no mention of previous video. Gobbler's... Yeah, winner chicken dinner. Must behave. There we go. Congratulations, John Wolfe. You get all this good stuff coming. Now, I need to know some other things. Okay, first off is how many likes do we have? There we go. How many likes do we have? Have you won before? I don't think you've won before. Okay, as well as likes, how many dislikes do we have? 68? Okay. Is there a way to tell your dog she's a bed hog without giving her a compliment? You lift up one side of the bed until she slides off. That's the best I can come up with. And no dislikes, okay. CD, sit in your hands. I was thinking the same thing. Anyone from UK is laughing their butts off. Where is John Wolfe from? You must be a U.S. citizen and have a U.S. shipping address, by the way. One dislike. Probably from Aurora for having that second place. Oh, darn it. John Wolfe is in Texas. Okay, if I have the Texas coin, and I might. Let's see, who's in Texas and won recently? I might not have Texas. Well, if I don't have your state, we're going to give you a different proof quarter that goes in CJ's holder. It'll work. You'll be happy with it. Wolf is from Texas. Outstanding. Now, I got to know, so I got your state. John Wolf, 68 likes. We're going to get you 68 or 69 rather with the dislikes. Wheat pennies and Canadians together, and you're Texas. Okay, where'd that go? Now we have to guess, or we have to pick one of these. SJ sent all these foreign coins, and we're going to find out how many of these we're going to add. So it's Super Bowl day, so you got to pick one of these pictures, and on the back it'll have a number, and that's how many foreign coins we get. Now I'm not an artist, right? But these are football related. We got, it's not a claw, right? It's not a claw, it's a helmet, okay? And that's not a 4, that's a goalpost, right? Or a football, being a football, and this is a tooth. Because you know, if they're not wearing their helmet and they got the football and they're running for this, they're going to smash their teeth out from all these other people. So pick one of these. You're going to pick the football. That is the one to pick, baby. I'm going to tell you right now. You got 1 of these coins coming. No, wait a minute. I got 10 foreign coins coming at you. And these are from SJ. Where are they? Let's find them. Well, you always, they got these guys who go after the football games because they get a lot of headbutting going on. And they just go around the field picking up teeth. Really. That's what I'm hearing. It's not an iceberg. It's a tooth. Okay, let's count these out. Where's that card I had? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more. 10. Okay, what do we got? We got one with a hole in it. That's, we don't know what that is. Somebody said Korean. It's hollow. Great shape though. We got an octagon here with Queen Elizabeth, so that's going to be the Caribbean states. Probably good for $1. Look at that, Caribbean states $1. What's this one? I can't see it. It doesn't matter if you can't see it. You can't read it. It's a foreign Mongolian or something. We got 2 of these. It says 2 francs from 1941. Real slick. This is, by God, it's another one of those. Tell you what, let's take that one out and replace it so you don't have 2 of the same. We got 10 Pfennigs. We got 10 Wang Dongs. Ooh, this is a big one. It's French. It's got some chick on it. She's not bad looking. We got a Canadian penny with King George. Yep, 1940. Over here we got Lizzie. Oops. What's with Lizzie? Oh, it's a Canadian nickel from 2008. Well, that ain't too bad. And we're going to replace this one because you got 2 of them. We'll just go through and get the next one. How about that one? That looks the same. We'll do that. No, that's 10 Wang Dongs. This is going to be hard. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. It's Mexican, it's small, it's in great shape, and it says $10. We get $10 Mexico right here. Well, there we got. What else we got? We got, oh, we're going to add these. I got a few assorted vinyl flips. Plus, well, I've got these cardboard flips lying around, and I'm not doing anything with them, so I'm putting a few in each package. Here you go. So we'll get that out to you. We got we keep the toilet paper from Riser. We got a roll of Wheats, 38s, or what's showing. That's from Bill Betts. We got Mantix 64, $50, right? Let's see, we got some Bermuda coins, all the way from Bermuda. Okay, this is a Silver $half Canadian 1960 from Bill J. We got an Ike from, I don't know who it's from, Bill Betts, I think. Who sent the Ike? Here it is. Okay, we got some copper rounds, 3 of them. We got the Wang Dong big copper round over here with pandas on the other side. We got the cat, no, giant sloth. This is from Paula from SJ. We got a blank planchet. Okay, you ready? We got the 1840 quarter over here, the Seat of Liberty quarter in fine condition, 1840 O. The 1831, what do you call it? That's real nice. You like it. We got the $half. We get the Bicentennial bronze. A couple of shiners here. 53D, 59. A couple of little silver pieces, 1 grams. Let's see, another Ike. We got a proof dollar. We got a proof quarter. And a copy of Numismatic News. There it is. That's not too bad. You get a couple of things here. The quarter and the $half can quite possibly be centerpieces to your collection for a while. Hopefully not forever. You'll move past them one day. These are real slick. You'll like these. Let's set that down. And we have, of course, those 2 bills. The spider bill. And we can't see the other one. And a 5 peso from Cindy. And Cindelicious and SJ. There's a bunch of stuff. There, we switched up a little this week. It wasn't quite coin related. There we go. Let's catch up. Greeting. How do you enter the drawing? We've had the drawing already. This week we did a trivia contest, and we're really strict on the spelling. And Mike Wolf won it. No, John Wolf won it. My name is Elvis, but I'm fat and in hiding. How old would Elvis be if he was alive today? Be like 85 or 90 or something. You can call him Rick, or you can call him Rich. It's got a hole in it. There it is. Santiago, we've already had the prize drawn, so it'll be next week. You can win again. There we go. So Mike, you can't win for another 3 months, but you never won until tonight. There we go. Congratulations, John Wolf. Make sure you send me your shipping address. It'll be fun. Listen up, we got a coin haiku contest. Watch the video. You'll want to get one in. You can send it to my email, or you can leave it in the comments of the haiku contest video. Either way will work. And we're going to have that one declared during the Coin Seminar weekend. We have the weekend coming up. We got 12 days left until the Coin Seminar weekend begins. Was it John or Mike? I got John Wolf. Did I flub that one? I see John Wolf is what I have written down. I'll go back. Let's see. John Wolf. Gobbler's Notch. John Wolf has got, that's John Wolf. John Wolf, yep, there. If I said Mike, it was a Freudian thing. John Wolf says address sent. You got it. I'll be getting this out to you within the next day or two. I said it right. Oh, good. You know, I get pretty excited about these things too, and it's pretty easy to flub it up. God knows I've done it before. I try not to. So, I think this is pretty specific. You got to have the first one. If you got that one first, you win. If nobody has that one, we go to the second one. I think we have a chance. And nobody got anything, we draw a coin and guess the date. Okay, did we guess the, oh, you got 10 foreigns. Yep, good. We got Texas. We got 68 likes. I think we're in business. If we could break 100 likes, well, I'm going to put in one of those BU rolls, but that'll have to wait for another day. Okay, I want to thank everybody who helped out here. We got Big Flip, Jonathan Smelko, Lincoln Central Coins, Blues Coins, Coin Card Hobbyist, Rich H, Alden Davis, James Worley, Robert Not a Troll, grab it. Tacone Madison, What the Frank, Manta Coins, Jeff W, Dave W. Now, Stephen Condi, we thank you, but you're a little late today. We're going to add you into next week. Okay. And then we have people that sent in coins. I've got Blues. There you go. Blues, coins. Anything under there? Nope. Bill J. We got EVG, Value Hunter. We got Found on Desk. We got Bill Betts with his roll there. SJ, of course. Paula, Mantic Coins. Galaxy 471. Z Squared. Yeah. Tried writing that one. And Joe Durbin. All kinds of folks. Thanks, Ken, for a great show. We want to thank you guys. You guys make it happen. I just get the credit. It kind of works. We thank you for what you do. Look, we try to make it something you can learn from. We get all these coins. We can tell a little story briefly during the show. Maybe you can learn something. For the collector who wins, we've got old, we've got new, we got proof, we got strikes, we got silver, we got copper, a little bit of everything. We got some volume here, right? Hell, there's going to be 150 coins in here. You got Exonumia, Serious Numia. We got a couple of that are rare. You got some that are pretty common. Oh, let's see. There you go. That what hundreds of millions of those. All right, just a little bit of everything here. Your hobby, your collection will tell you what you want to collect more of. Well, just listen to it and go with it. Speaking of learning, back to coin class videos for me. Oh, thank you. I've got a whole bunch of videos out there, and I've added them all to the coin class in particular. These lists of videos, and you can just click on that video list and watch all the coin. You can binge watch. If you want to learn stuff, it's a nice way to do it. Now, Friday this week, we've got a next coin class coming up. That's going to be at 9:30 on Friday, right? I usually have a sale starting at 8 to 8:30 every other week. Robert Lawson does it. Well, he's taken over for Coin Ops 3 o'clock show, so that'll give him plenty of time up until 9 o'clock to do his selling. And I'm going to use, later Friday night for a coin class. So get in there, and that'll be every other week, and this week is coin class week. Oh, it's an excellent package. What do you figure the value on this is? Probably pushing 250 to 300 here. It's, it ain't too bad. It's one of the biggest giveaways. Who's got a bigger giveaway? I've seen Shane Clash give away some pricey things. I've seen Mantic give away some gold coins. And we do this all the time. It's not just the value of the cash that comes in. We've got a whole bunch of coins that come in, on top of it. Quit looking at my package. There you go. And look, I'm gonna tear a piece of this. Well, hell, I just sent it. You'll have my address anyway. You get the numismatic news. So look, coin porn, coin shows. You got prices. There's two ways to get the values of a coin. One is, looking up a price guide. Another is look up what the other dealers are selling their stuff for. And you figure that's ballpark. And you got some articles here. Read the whole darn thing. If you like it, subscribe. I'm trying to get a affiliate listing for numismatic news put on my blog. And then I'll really promote the heck out of it. Lincoln Central got my giveaway. It was a lot of hundreds. This package, we've had this well over the $500 range a few times. That news is a gem of its own. Well, I read the heck out of it. There's a couple more here. Sometimes they fall on the ground, get kicked around. Well, I figured, I could just give those away. And somebody will like it. The buffs. You got the buffs? Which ones were the buffs? The big buffalo dollar. We gave away one or two of those. Okay. We got some of these, some flips for you. What else we got? Well, that's pretty much it. Wheats, Canadians, foreigns. Yeah, currency. It's a good package. My GWA. You got a dude's buffalo package? Man, never rub another man's buffalo package. I'm going to take off, guys. Do some more long night streams. Right now, I'm going to take a nap. I do long shows, and it kind of wears me out. Last night, dude, that just kicked my butt. I got up early this morning, started, putting together the packages and stuff. And, yeah, I got to take a nap next. Well, I got to get this out. I got 2 or 3 more from Friday's show. Well, 2 from Friday and 1 from later. Look, if you see Misfit Coins, I need your email address so I can get an invoice to you. Looks like I missed out on the 15-cent coins from your trip. You got one right here. That square one is a 15-center. And you got to check out the finish on these. They're real shiny. They're almost kind of like a proof, but this is their business strike. They just polish their dies. Similar to Canadians. Yeah, you got a 20-center in there. You got a Bahama penny, the nickel with the banana. You got the dime with the scalloped edges, the 15-cent square, and the bigger quarter. That's not too bad. Is that a hair? I'm going to send you a little bit of hair from me. So, you could be famous too. And I'm going to take off. I got to take a little nap, then get up and finish my thing. And we'll go from there. You guys, stay groovy, okay? We'll see you later.